Jaden had always dreamed of becoming an engineer, but his reality seemed far from that dream. Living in a small, rundown house with barely enough to get by, he often found himself frustrated, staring at his torn notebook filled with unfinished blueprints. One evening, after another failed attempt at designing a simple mechanism, he stormed outside, only to notice something peculiar: an anthill near the dusty roadside. He crouched down and observed the tiny creatures moving with purpose, carrying loads far heavier than themselves, working tirelessly without supervision. Curiosity replaced his frustration, and he grabbed his notebook, sketching their movements. Every day, he returned to study them, fascinated by their teamwork, resilience, and efficiency. Inspired, he applied the same principles to his engineering work, breaking down big problems into smaller tasks, working persistently, and never giving up. Slowly, he built a self-repairing bridge model, using scraps and whatever materials he could find. When the opportunity arose to compete in a national engineering exhibition, he entered with little hope, his confidence overshadowed by polished, well-funded competitors. Standing in an oversized second-hand blazer, he felt out of place as skeptical judges examined his project. Yet, when it was time to explain, his passion shone through. He spoke of the ants, their resilience, and how he had replicated their problem-solving abilities into his design. The room fell silent. Then, applause erupted. To his shock, he won. As he stood on stage, confetti falling around him, clutching the winner's certificate with trembling hands, he realized his life was about to change forever. Years later, as a successful engineer, Jaden stood on a grand stage, addressing young dreamers at an international conference. Behind him, a massive screen displayed an image of ants building a colony. "Go to the ant and be wise," he quoted from Proverbs 6 verse 6. The same lesson that transformed his life could transform others. His journey, once filled with struggle and doubt, had turned into an inspiration for those who dared to dream.